Oh, wait. Oh, what does that? Wait, is she born? Oh, yay! I'm a great niece. I'm a great niece. I'm a great aunt. Hi guys, how are you doing today? For anyone watching the replay, I decided to go live because when I try to record on my webcam, it's always blurry. But if I go live on my webcam, it's not as bad. So that light would be better off facing that way, wouldn't it? Yeah, there's a little sunlight in my eyes. I don't know that I can really fix it too much. It's a little better. At least I won't go blind now. I just kind of wanted to double check to make sure everything was sounding okay. If I'm not too blind right now. So you might hear me for a second. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure there was no echo. Blind right now. Okay, so there's not. So you might hear me. Because instead of muting my mic, I just turned the volume all the way down on the mic on one of my cameras and not the other. So I may or may not notice the chat if anybody comes in, but that's okay. So I decided to attempt this Defemmerimber. You'll see it in the hashtag. It is an open collaboration put on by the lovely Barbara and the lovely Louisa Heinzl. Barbara of 49 Dragonflies. You can find the prompt list. I'm sure that they each have a link. And if I think of it, I will try to put the link to that. But for day one, it is playing cards, which, I think it doesn't matter whether it's a game, playing card from a board game or a playing card, with your numbers. It's just any kind of card will work. So I've got a variety of cards here, and I've already I sanded a couple. This one I like the color of this. So this side I may leave at least so the edges show, and we'll see. I don't know. I have some ideas. And then I've got a bunch of ribbon over to the side here. So I'm going to take a couple cards and sand them some more. Like, we might want to keep that sandwich. I don't know. Probably not. Um, and so let's see. I've only watched Barbara and Maud do there so far. And even while I was watching Maud, how do you say her last name? It starts with an H. She's the one that did Barbara's prompts for her one year when she did prompts. Where's my? So if you're new here, then you don't know that I lose stuff all the time, constantly. Okay, let's see. And okay, try and move. Look, at now I'm blurry. I hate that. All right, I think that card was reflecting and causing issues. Right before I went looking for all my stuff, I had a I had a nail file thingy. Oh my word. It's all right. I have more than one. And this is why. So I'm just taking this and I'm just sanding it. Now, the reason I'm doing it like this is there's like this file folder has a dent in it like that. So if I go over it like that, I'm going to get lines, which is I thought was kind of cool when that was kind of happening before. So now I'm kind of doing it on purpose because where it's raised, it's sanding off more. In the back, I will probably just cover with so you can see where this line was. Now it's like taking off all the paint on that, and you can hardly tell what that was anymore. And that I'll probably just cover when we're all said and done. Now these guys, we're keeping them. So, if I use this one, it's just going to be because I like them. I like the bingo card too. But I think I'm just going to sand this a little bit because I think this would be a good kind of I don't want to do that though. A good kind of a background. And I've got my gesso. So I'm going to do a little sanding, a little gesso, a little inking, maybe some stamping. And then I've got a napkin over here. And if you watched Barbara, she aged hers using tea bags, which you could also use like tissue paper, pattern paper, that has that brown aged look. So that already looks older. This side I don't care as much about. I don't know what will happen with this side, but something kind of like, let's see. Oh, and I have these 2 round ones too. All right. Oh, yeah, I had an idea for the round ones. They're probably going to get totally... Sorry, animals, I'm taking you off. I'm just going to... I'm not sure which is this one's pretty bright on this side. So this one I'm probably going to... But whatever, stick something on there, glue something on there. But the glue will stick better if I take some of the glossiness off. So... Oops. Just moving all around. So how's everyone doing today? I thought, well, the only reason I'm not using my phone to record is because my car's in the shop. So they'll call me first on my cell phone. I was out and about doing my errands for the day. And let's see, stopped at Lowe's, got some paint chips for tomorrow. You don't have to have paint chips. I have a suggestion or two for if you don't have paint chips. Just use some colored cardstock and cut it down to the size you want. I would say for paint chips. Oh, I need 2 of these. My hand's starting to hurt. But yeah, I went to Lowe's, got paint chips. They did not have any of the lawn bags. That's the other thing I was looking for. Then I went to the thrift store, didn't find anything there. And then I went to Home Depot. No bags there either. So they changed, our county changed things. So the garbage sanitation services, they have to do a separate pickup for yard waste now. So I think a lot more people have been getting the paper bags for their yard waste. And like our one will take 10 bags. Oh my goodness. I know I had whites here. So yeah, neither Lowe's nor Home Depot had bags, but at least Home Depot said they'd have more next week. The poor guy at Lowe's that works there, he's like, I offered to go get a pallet. I'm like, really? Who told you they couldn't? They should have let you. Wish they had let you. Would have made my life easier. So, but that's all right. My husband's going to go down to see his parents tomorrow. We were all going to go. And little girl, Miha, was going to get to meet Joel's grandparents for the first time. But Joel has a pretty bad cold. And he took off work on Sunday. And then he wore a mask Monday and Tuesday. And that just exhausted him. He probably should not have gone to work. But I don't know. It's hard to call in sick for so long. But I told him, wear a mask. If you're going to go to work, wear a mask. Which he did. Because he's a good boy. And he listens to his mama. Because he's good like that. So then, after Home Depot, I went to Dunkin' Donuts. And as I was driving into Dunkin' Donuts, as I turned to go into Dunkin' Donuts, there's this as I'm turning. And then I turned into my parking spot, and it's that sound again. And I'm like, what the heck? So then I got out of my car, and I saw something was leaking. I'm like, well, that's not good. Not quite sure what it was, but oh, I thought I had 2 of these. Oh, I did have 2 of these. Oh, yeah, these guys are staying just as they are. I'll do something to the back of this, but I like my penguins. I don't want to accidentally do that wrong. Just these 2. I have a couple ideas for two cards together. If you have a wide ribbon. Mine's not technically ribbon, but it's ribbon shaped, so we're going to go with that. So, yeah, I went in and got a donut and a muffin for whoever might want one. So I didn't know if my dad would eat one or because he likes muffins, but he doesn't love the Dunkin' Donuts ones anymore, I don't think. He said if he were to get one there, he'd get chocolate chip. And I'm like, that's a Massachusetts thing, New England thing. They don't have that down here. So, all these cards I got at thrift stores. I haven't bought any of these new. So keep your eye out at thrift stores if you're looking for cards. And if you don't have cards and you have a printer, you could probably go print some out. You can probably find something online that you can print. Even if you don't have a color printer, just print the black suits. Hi, Jojo. How are you doing? I am doing Defemorember. 49 Dragonflies and Louisa Heinzl are doing a collaboration, and they have prompts for each day of December to make some ephemera. So December ephemera, Defemorember. And so far, I've been able to say it okay. I think even Barbara can say it okay now. She couldn't at first. It was cute. But you can check either one of their channels out for all the prompts. Today's prompt is playing card and ribbon. I'm going to flip this over because now it's covered in dust from all of the sanding I've just done. All right, I think I'll start with this one. And I just need to decide. Oh, and I'm going to use some gesso. Where to put my gesso? I might have a little bit of gesso. A little bit. Just a little bit. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Yeah, I was just talking about my car. Okay, so I got to Dunkin' Donuts today, and my car started making this sound when I turned, and then I looked, and it was leaking something. So fortunately, I made the right decision and drove from there to the car guy. And just as I pulled into to my mechanic, and I pulled right in front and I needed to park, that's when my steering didn't work anymore. I was pretty sure it was my power steering that was the problem, that was leaking, and I was totally right. So I left that at the dealership, not dealership, at our car. We have a car guy that we go to every time. This is too much. I didn't want quite that much. I want to put it into the background, but I don't know. I need it more in the background, but I don't want all the lines. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. It would help if my fingerprints weren't all over it. You're good. Good. Mike is good. He's at work. And we're excited because we are going to be, we might have already become great aunts and uncles for the first time. My niece is having her baby today. Her mom's been texting me. So if you hear a text, it's probably her. She said she'll send me pictures in a little bit. So I don't know if that meant the baby was born or what. So that's exciting. I know she's excited to be a grandma. Is this the side I want to put my decoupage on or not? I don't know. One side will get decoupage. Something like that anyway, but I'm not sure which one. Might be this one. So I maybe should have. Oh, there. This is more of what I want over here anyway. I'm just kind of lightly just doing a little dry brush kind of a deal back here to put the red into the background a little bit. I don't like the lines. The lines are bugging me. Okay, that's not any better. Let that dry for a minute. All right, it says JoJo, but from the picture, I can't tell exactly who you are. Do I know you personally? Because you asked about Mike. Because sometimes people don't use their names in their YouTube handles. So yeah, I have no steering fluid left in my car, so that was sad. That made me sad. There, just a little gesso to put that in the background and let that dry. Yeah, which other ones did I do? This one also. Just kind of put it in the background a little bit. Gives it some tooth for something to hold on to. Figured I'd try to do a mass make while I'm doing the Defemember. And I won't do a live every time. But like I said, I'm waiting for the car dealership to hopefully call. Oh yeah, that Donald Duck, he's got a home already to go to. All right. I kind of want to cover these a little bit. Let's see. Can I do? I might have to get some that, or I might either have to get some gesso or go ahead and not gesso, get some black gesso so I can cover these better, or I might just go ahead and collage on it because I don't want the animals to show. I just want the roundness. Hi Stephanie, how are you doing? Okay, Taylor. Is it my nephew Taylor? I'm doing Defemember. It's one of mine. I'm attempting anyway. And you know, since I'm a mixed media channel as well as a junk journal, I figured I should do some mixed media, maybe. And I was hoping to do a mass make, but I'm just going to try to do a few. So the prompt today is playing card and ribbon. So I apologize for the noise. I know, I can't believe it. I never see you in the live. Of course, I do my lives during the day, so I don't see a lot of people in the lives, but that's all right. I really liked your scrappy journal. I know I said that already, but you know, in case anyone here hasn't heard of you, you need to go check out Coffee Paper Scissors, Stephanie Shalansky, and check out her channel. She's enjoyable to watch, and she's like around my age, so some of her stories I like really relate to. Especially when she talks about her childhood. I'm like, oh yeah, we did that. So I've sanded these and put some gesso on them. Just making sure they're dry. And then, yeah, I think they're pretty dry. Those have been sitting there. On one of these, at least, I want to put some of this napkin on here. Hey Taylor, how are you doing? Is that your page? Do you go by JoJo on YouTube, or is that one of your sister's handles? So I know like a lot of your sisters don't go by their actual name. Mother picks out all these names for all 12 children, and then y'all don't want to be called those. Yeah, my sister-in-law has 12 children. And one of her kids is on here. Hey, Taylor, has Sierra had her baby? Or is she still, well, you don't know yet. We're very excited. All right, I think both layers came off all at once. I think, no, that might be okay. I don't know. It's still kind of really bright. Let me grab some ink and see what I can do with that. Because if I darken it up a little, then that will also dull out our... The boys are... Joel's got a cold. So we were going to go see Grandma and Grandpa tomorrow. But... Grandma and Poppy, I mean. But we don't want to get them sick. So we have to wait. And Andrea was going to meet Grandma and Poppy for the first time. And she was actually pretty excited about it. But that's all right. Andrea is my older son's girlfriend. She's really, really sweet. She's funny. She wanted to call me mom, but felt weird doing it. And then I was like, oh wait, I can call her Mija. Because her mom's from El Salvador, so she's used to that. And my cousin used to call her kids Mija all the time, so it seemed natural to me. Wings. What's the wings? Why Taylor wings? I don't understand. You lost me. Let's see. These are all the same. I don't think that would be, because I think they'd call on my cell phone first. Let's see. If they're going to be on the cover, that's not too much with the, or should I do it on this side? I'm afraid they'll blend in too much with the brown. But let's see. Well, we'll try it anyway. I'm going to go ahead and cover the whole card, I think. Whoops, well, maybe not. It's going to rip where it's going to rip. It's all right. I'll be able to do some splatters. Not yet. Okay. It is one of your sisters. Okay, I thought so. So it's like, not even, I mean, mine just says it's not for kids. I don't think that means that kids can't watch it, but let's see. I think I want to do, did I just move you guys? Oh, I'm not exactly sure what my script is, so I might use these numbers. And do I want black? Wait, do I have this color in my birds? Yes, I do. I don't know what this will look like, though. Trying new stuff. Soon. She's not born yet. Okay. I know your mom's really excited. Is your mom with her, or is she just getting updates? All right. Let's see. What else can I use besides numbers? Just want some texture or something in the background. Oh, I was thinking about, wait, what did I do with it? I just had it. There it is. It's like, oh, maybe a little bit of grid. Hi, Donna. How are you? Happy December. Or today, happy December. Oh, Taylor, I don't know if I'm ready for Christmas or not. Because we don't really do much for Christmas. Although sometime before Christmas, for the boys, I'm going to get them like sushi and the mochi ice cream. And they can watch manga all day or whatever. So like that'll be like a special time for them. I'm looking for a juice. Hi, Carrie. How are you doing? Hi, Biscuit. All right. I'm doing the oh my goodness. I said it right every other time, but now I got all nervous because Carrie's here. December. So we've got our prompts of, that apparently I did not let that dry before I went and put glue on it. Playing card and ribbon. But I had to get all mixed media about it, didn't I? I just had to go get all mixed media. Oh, why'd I put glue up there anyway? The napkin doesn't even go that far. Oh my goodness. Sorry, Carrie, we're losing a couple tails. Couldn't be helped. Unless I had done the cover this way. This is going to be a cover, I think. I know I should wait for this to dry, but I'm impatient. And I think I used up all the any grit left in this. I think I already used on my cards. Aw, that's so sweet. Yeah, my friend has a dog, And apparently the dog has only headbutted the ABA therapist and me, because she saw him do it to me, and she's like, I've only ever seen him do that to Eduardo. I was like, oh, special. But every time I go over there, I'm like, oh, I get to fill your love tank, Rocco. So yeah, make sure you fill Biscuit's love tank. My friend always says that. She's like, we gotta fill your love tank. All right. So what I'm thinking with the big cards, where'd the other one go? I don't know exactly what I want to do with this one yet. Just maybe do some stamping, and I haven't done any inking on it yet. Well, let's at least do that. She's just, okay. I'm going to become a great aunt today. Jojo is my nephew. It's actually not his name. It's his sister's account. And so, yeah, his mom's been updating me via text today on where my niece is. So we're excited. Seriously, how, there it is. I cover it with other stuff. That's how. Apparently, that is how. So I sanded these and did some gesso, and now I'm just kind of putting some ink on there, archival ink. And that one I did a napkin. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do to these, but I will at the very least do the same stamping I did on the front. There just might not be anything else above that. And I couldn't find my script stamp, so we're going for, I mean, it's around here somewhere, but you know me. Gotta lose things. How's my cat doing? Hallie's doing good. She must have stepped on my computer during the night because it was on airplane mode when I came down. So there's that. And yesterday when I wasn't feeling well, I was upstairs doing collage, and she kept jumping up on the bed because she wanted to be involved in the collage of it all. All right. Now, this is not technically ribbon, but it's ribbon-like. And if you had a piece of wide ribbon, you could use that. But I'm going to use this, which I think is for lifting weights. Got it at a thrift store. The things I find in thrift stores. I think it's like you wrap it around. That's not good. You wrap it. Really? Because, it's not like I don't have fabric scissors in a drawer right here. Oh, that went much better. I'm gonna use the prompts that 49 Dragonflies and Louisa Heinzl are doing. They're calling it, because it's December and it's making ephemera, so they're calling it Defemmerember. Defemmerember. Say that 5 times fast. Seriously, if somebody could say that 5 times fast, if I was reading it, I could. All right, now my glue book is falling when I picked up my glue. But yeah, I haven't been on too long. It's almost your bedtime now, right? Do I want to go on the inside or the outside? Outside. So I'm going to use this ribbon as my, I was going to say, I just had it the other day, as a, spine. Thank you. Spine. Words are hard. I know I say that all the time. Is that straight? It's fairly straight. So I'm going to leave a nice wide gap in the middle, and it'll just kind of be like a fabric spine kind of a deal. I'm going to lose more of this bird. I got these napkins at Tuesday morning. I just opened them today and used them for the first time. They're really cute. They would have shown up more if I had done them on the white side, but oh well, it is what it is. There is kind of a line on there. Okay, all right, does that look straight? I hope that's straight. So there, that is one thing. with ribbon and playing cards. And like I said earlier, playing cards could be like from a game or from a deck of cards, whatever. I just happen to have these giant cards. All my cards come from thrift stores. All right, now this one I want to do something fun with. I need some paper, some pretty paper. Ooh, you know what's pretty paper? This is always pretty paper. So I'm going to glue these on here. And then I'm sure I could find some ribbon that is going to coordinate. I'm not even going to look. I'm just going to stick it on there. I've got round cards too. Round playing cards. You never know. Sometime this week I'm going to do some, I've got some wood shapes. And I'm going to make some ornaments, I think. Yeah, Barbara 49 Dragonfly. She was having a little struggle trying to say it. She did eventually. On the podcast the other day, she said it the first time with no problems. Okay, now scissors. Scissors would be good. They were sucky on the fabric, but let's see how they are on paper. Much better. Just trying not to cut the card itself, which is a challenge itself. So, yeah. You weren't here earlier, Carrie. I had to take my car into the shop because I started leaking power steering fluid. So, fortunately, I made the right decision and just drove straight to the shop, and I just made it. I pulled in to the parking lot, and I was right in front of the office, and there was no parking spot there, so I was going to have to, back out, but I couldn't turn it anymore. And the owner, Rick, was walking out, and I was like, Rick, can you help? Or I was just, I was going to ask him what I should do. And he's like, I'll park it for you. He parked it in a yellow zone, but he owns the place, so I'm not worried about it getting towed. All right, so we have these pretty things, and I will find some kind of a focal point for them later. But my idea was to take some ribbon. What ribbon will work? Ooh, this ribbon might. Ooh, that ribbon works perfectly. So I'm going to have this ribbon go behind these so that, I don't know, maybe they'll become, or should they go in front? Because I don't know, this ribbon's so pretty. I'm going to go behind. And then I'll back it with something probably too. And I'm going to get some gesso all over it too, because that's fun. All right, let's see if I can get this straight on here. Oh, Fabrifix again. Yeah, car issues are no fun. What is my favorite food, Taylor? I don't know. Oh, chocolate, dark chocolate. That's my favorite food. I eat way too much dark chocolate. Not the cheap stuff either. It's the good, expensive dark chocolate. Okay, did that go on right? Maybe. And then I figured I'd go ahead and back it. And that way, I probably should use cardstock. Here's this. Here's another piece of this. Don't have enough of that. Oh, what I should have done was used a couple more of those. That could have been helpful. Where's the cardstock I don't care about? Yeah, that's hard to find. I like all my cardstock mostly. Unless I use just plain. Just use this for now. Just use some coffee dyed paper. Then if I want to use these as journal cards, I can, or I could use them as a belly band. Or whatever. Just have them kind of hang off a page. I don't know. Oh, that's going to be a lot harder to... Oh, this is probably a what size circle? Hold on. Probably don't even have to do the thing. Where's my big hole punch? All right. This one's not big enough, but it'll at least cover part of it for now until I can do something else with it, because I just realized cutting a circle when there's a ribbon on there is going to be kind of hard. So when I find my 3-inch hole punch, I will finish this off. But this, unless I end up using it as a belly band, and then it won't matter because that won't show. And yes, I realize that now I have all this glue around here. There we go. No, I don't make Christmas ornaments for my children. My children usually get nothing. Because my husband's like, they got to go to Maine for Christmas. I don't need a present. Because he's really cheap. But that's all right. We don't focus on presents for Christmas anyway. We're kind of more like, it's family, the birth of Jesus, all that. I don't know. We don't put a lot of focus on material items, I guess. And the boys all year long get everything they need. All right. I don't know. What do you guys think? That'll be kind of cute on something, in something. So there's 2 items. I may play some more and come up with some more. But I've got like a little book cover and like a little belly band. And let's see. Oh, I had one more idea I want to do. Where's a hole punch? Got my hole punch. I don't know where any of my like regular hole punches are. I only know where this one is. All right, I want to do the 1/8 of an inch because I think that I do have a ribbon that is small, which might be a little bit easier to use. And let's see, what can I do? All right, so we got that one. Got that one. And this, I think I want to back with. I need to back it before I go putting stuff all in it. Yep, don't know where the clear one is. Because that would make my life a little easier. All right. Well, that's just... If we could get it straight one direction or the other, that'd be great. Nope, that's not it. Okay. That's better. Okay. So fortunately, my dad is staying with us, so he came and picked me up at the car dealership. So that was... What the heck? Oh, I give up. I'm just going to glue it on. I had a glue stick. I'm just going to glue it on in pieces now. Because I don't feel like fighting it anymore. I think Nathan was just yelling. I think he was... Oh, no, if he was getting it irritated, it was probably with a game that he's playing. I was like, I thought it was a cat at first. But he doesn't get irritated with a cat. It would take an awful lot for him to get irritated with a cat. Because it's his cat and he loves her. I did put gesso on that, didn't I? I think I want to ink it first. Of course, there's no ink left on that. Why would there be? Oh, where's that other ink I had? Blue. Oh, no. Well, we'll use cobalt then because I don't know where my seafarer went. And then I'll probably just put like a focal point on this, like a bird or something. But first, that's what I was. I'm going to hope that I can do this. Let's unlock you. All right, I'm going to put a hole in each corner. Probably if I had marked them, it would probably come out a little bit better. And then down each side and in the middle up here. Nathan's sugars are high. Welcome to my life. And he's 21, so he's going to wait as long as possible before he gets a correction. Now I'm going in the middle of the other two, in the middle of this one. And pull all those little bits off. All right. And I think I want to end at the top. So where'd my string go? Where'd my ribbon go? There it is. So I have this ribbon, which is fairly, okay. And I'm going to start at the top and go to the corner. I'm just going to go around. Real technical stuff here. Just going to go in and out. It's like a kindergarten or preschool when you use the string in the holes. Except your ribbon's bigger than your hole, so it's a little bit of a challenge. I used the 1/8 inch hole punch side of it, the smaller one. And I'm actually surprised I was able to get that many. I guess. No, I'm not. I don't know. What did I eat for breakfast today, Taylor? Breakfast sandwich, sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. I get the, what's the red box? Is it Jimmy Dean? Probably Jimmy Dean. Because why would I be healthy and make them myself? That's just crazy talk. I should. But it's an easy breakfast. And I can get on with it. I can stop being hungry and get on with my day. Get into my craft room. I think I need a little bit more. I think you know where we're going with this. It's just pretty string all around the edges. Or pretty ribbon, I should say. It's more than just string. It's ribbon. Yeah, I am going to make, I'm going to hopefully, my goal is to make ornaments for my husband's family. He has 5 siblings. And so I want to make some to bring. We have a Christmas party on the 18th. And I want to make some to bring. So instead of like cards, I'll do an ornament. And I know I've seen some that are decoupage, but I think I'm going to do them more like just mixed media with some, some paint and some stenciling and some stamping and some modeling paste. Similar to how I did my first Christmas where I was doing some mixed media, I made some really cute tags, round tags that I really liked. There was no modeling paste on them. It was just paint and stenciling and stamping. So I figured I'd take it up a notch and do it on wood and use some modeling paste and just have fun with it. Come on. Okay, it's starting to fray. After going through all those holes, not really surprising. And of course, I've got like gesso and ink on my fingers, so that's not super pretty. Come on. If I was using a wider ribbon, I would probably... All right, and I'm going to go back through this hole here and cut these both off. And then I can tie it at the top. wonder if I should have. Oh, you know what? I am. I'm gonna come back through. What am I gonna do? Oh, you know what? No, I guess I'm just gonna tie it at the top. Kind of wishing I had this. I don't know. Looks a little weird. I kind of want to go back through and make it all the way, but that's all right. This is what I did. This was my thought. Did not know how it was going to come out. Okay. Supposedly, if you tie it like this, do your bunny ears and then tie them, which when you have chubby fingers, it's not that easy to do. There we go. That they're supposed to be at the bottom, hopefully, supposedly. There we go. All right, little bow. Nathan's sugars are still high because he doesn't turn off the alarm. Even if he did have a correction, he doesn't turn off his alarm. Anyway. All right, sleep sweet. I know it's nighttime. I think, yeah, it's nighttime for you, I think. All right, and that's it. I'm almost done anyway. All right, so yeah, that's my idea, and I'll put a focal point of some sort on it. Ooh, actually, I could even take one of my snippets. It's too big. That's too big. Where's the smaller one? That's too small. There's no perfect. That I could make a little shorter. If I put that under. There, I think I will do that. I've got that little snippet, that little cluster, and put it right on there. Use what you got, right? Taylor, I don't do fast food very often. And they're not usually a place I pick. My favorite fast food place, what used to be Sweeto Burrito, but they're gone. And they weren't really fast food, but there we go. So there is playing card and ribbon. I used a cluster that I had made previously, and I've got the ribbon tied around there. If I want to make sure it stays, I can glue it and backed it so we have writing space on the back. And where's the other two? Oh, and then we have this one, which if I want to use them for writing on the back, I'll back them with something else. But I'm thinking they might be a cute belly band on something, is what I'm thinking. Trying to get some, oh my goodness. Trying to grab some fussy cut pieces here. We get that bird. Let's see, we'll get the green and the pink. How many more colors do we really want to introduce? Or, let's see, we could do a bird and a flower. Of course, I could turn them over too, because this one has kind of a flower on it. So I could put like a word on here and do a bird at the top or something. Let's see. Anything good in here? You can't even see what I'm looking at. Or I could do like these big lilies that I have a few of. But then the pink doesn't really show so much. Nope, don't like that. But I think a word down here and something up here would be cute. So, like something like that, and put a word down here is what I'm thinking. So those are my ideas for Defemember. So I hope that you guys will join in and try it. And let's see. So we've got the book. So I figure this could be something that I put on my ephemera in that I make in December. And the belly band, or you could even just hang that on your wall, put something pretty on it. And then the ribbon that goes through on this card. So yep, those are my ideas for today, and I hope you all have a delightful day. You too, Taylor. I hope you have a good day, sweetie. And I look forward to hearing about my new grandniece being born. So have a great day, everybody. And thank you to all the people that came and said hello.